Hi guys, welcome back to By His Grace, where faith meets everyday life. I'm your host, Catherine, and today we don't have a solo episode. We have Dexter Johnson.
Hey, what's up?
So, how are you? I know I just asked you, or you just asked me that, but how are you?
I'm doing good.
Yeah.
Just a little bit stretched and tired at the moment, but other than that, I'm doing good.
It's 6:30, guys. If you can't tell, we rolled out of bed. Well, not we, Dexter rolled out of bed, but that's okay. Yes. I wanted to do a series, and before this episode comes out, I'll probably have explained it by then, but sort of call the testimony of the saints. Because a lot of the time, what encourages me is hearing what other people have gone through and how they sort of came out on top with God's help. And I just believe that Dexter has something that he can share with us, based on his life. Yeah. And I just love to hear it.
Yeah. I'm really looking forward to this. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I apologize if you hear me wheezing. I didn't take my inhaler this morning before I woke up.
Don't tell us that. We've had history, medical problems in this room. Are you good?
No, yeah, I'm fine. It's okay. It'll go away. Okay. It's like a little morning thing. But yeah. So I'm not sure how this stuff usually kicks off, but
you can start whenever.
I think, of course, first off, I just rolled out of bed, so I think it'd be great if I started off in prayer. So I think just a quick word. Prayer would just be really nice. Thank you, Lord, for allowing us to wake up this morning. God, we're so grateful and thankful for this opportunity that you have blessed us with. We want to give everything back to you, God. We want to give you all the glory and honor that you are due, God. So every single thing that we went through, every trial, every situation, every high and every low, God, we're so grateful for all those moments, Lord. And we ask that you come, be with us in this moment, God. And not only that, but continue to lead us and guide us throughout our day today. In Jesus' name, amen. Yeah. Amen. Yeah. So, it took me a little minute to figure out what exactly I wanted to talk about for this. Of course, I grew up in church my whole life. This is all I know, and that's one of the greatest testimonies you could have. But of course, everybody goes through something. Yeah. And I think the biggest thing for me that I went through and I struggle with, even to this day, I still struggle with it, is just pride in general. And I think that is one of the root causes to a lot of things that people go through. Yeah. That's why a lot of people don't seek out help for certain problems, whether it's like a drug addiction, alcohol addiction, pornography, you name it. Like there's just different things that people can struggle with. And the reason why they don't seek out help is really just rooted in pride. That they can get over it on their own. Yeah. They don't need help. So for me, especially when I came to CLC, the Lord really dug that out of me, was going through, searching the deep parts of my heart, and just really just looking and searching my soul. And after doing that for about really 2 years, it took a long time, but 2 years of just being molded and broken here at CLC, the Lord really just helped me realize that pride is the root of it all. And once I realized that, I had to go out and seek help, and figure out how do I really just humble myself? How do I make myself abase and really just allow the Lord to help me? So that journey and process, for me, I felt like it was unique in a sense, but it probably is pretty normal to everybody else. But I mean, whenever you go through stuff personally, it just seems like
the biggest thing ever.
Yes. It's just like, wow, like, I have the movie like lead role. Oh, yeah. I'm the star of the show.
My Tom Hanks.
Yes. My problem is bigger than everybody else's problems. Yeah. So I think I'm going to start there, and, if I feel led to just segue somewhere else. But I think pride is really what I want to talk about for this segment. So let me see. When I first got here at CLC, we'll start there.
All right.
Freshman year, Dexter. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad there's no pictures that will
We'll
be
find
uploaded.
one and put it up.
Yeah, no,
worry,
please
got
don't. But I showed up in ripped pants, skinny jeans, some blue, light blue Jordan 4s, and I had these white glasses.
Just a fashion icon of the time, huh?
I was just like really out there. Like I wanted people to see me, notice me.
Did they?
Especially, yeah. When I landed in California, it was like I have arrived. You know, like this is it. Like,
LA.
like the world's gonna know who I am.
No, yeah.
Yeah, it was awful. It was probably the worst mindset and mentality you could possibly have coming to CLC. So I get here and I know no one. I have no friends, no family out here. I'm really out here on my own. So I just threw myself out there. I started just talking to anyone, everyone. I carried myself in a way to where a lot of people thought I was stuck up.
Thought? Thought?
I was stuck up.
I'm kidding. He's not.
A lot of people said that, you know, they thought I was. It's true. I, in myself, in my own image, the way I view myself, I was stuck up. If you want to use a biblical term, I was puffed up. And the Lord really had to do a lot of work in me. So freshman year, Dexter was just going through a lot of stuff mentally, spiritually. I don't think it really helped me that I got voted in as freshman class president.
Oh.
That was terrible for myself and my ego.
Yeah.
I went home, you know, I told my pastor, I told my parents, and, you know, all my friends, like, yeah, you know, I got voted as the freshman class president and I'm on Senate. And it was just like, man, like, I felt like a bit shot back at home. Now I come out here and like I'm voting as class president.
Right.
It's like, man,
living
like,
the life.
Yeah, it's like, man, life is good right now.
This is easy.
Yeah, it wasn't until I met Robin Torres. Yes, brother Robin
Right.
Torres. He's one of the staff members here at the college. At the time, he was the executive student body president when I was here in my freshman year. And he really helped me learn the importance of following the rules. Obedience is better than sacrifice. Just because you can work around some things doesn't mean you should work around some things.
Yep.
And that really just helped me learn how to submit. Really taught me how to submit to authority, to leadership.
Yeah.
Never before have I been taught that you need to go to your pastor for like just bit life decisions, for just decisions in
I
general.
learned that here too.
Yeah.
I didn't know that was a thing.
I didn't know it was a thing at all. And it shocked me. It really shocked me. The fact that you could literally put your entire life in a pastor's hands and they're okay with it.
No, yeah. Like when I came here, I found, because normally sometimes I'm like ignorant and was like, what does a pastor like really do? Like you preach on a Sunday, you show up. Like what are you doing? Maybe you counsel one or two people. But then when I saw like the magnitude of how many we're supposed to go there, like to them, be like, hey, this is my life, and they're supposed to like stomach that, and then give you advice and like pray about your life too. I was like, that's crazy.
It's really, really important for you to do that, because it not only shows the pastor that you view him as your pastor and you want him to be your pastor, but it also shows your pastor that, hey, I'm willing to submit and I trust that you have wise counsel and I can seek wise counsel from you. Which is really important, because we don't know everything on our own. You know, left on our own, we're going to fail. And we're going to mess up a lot. So it's better to seek out wise counsel. So Robin taught me that. Brother Torres taught me that my freshman year, that you need to submit to authority.
Yeah.
And that was really hard for me because I just couldn't. I just felt like I could do everything better. My way was better than your way. I would hear your suggestion, and then it was just a suggestion. I'll just toss it out the window.
Yeah.
Or I'll kind of mold it to what I wanted it to be. And, you know, that was really, for a lot of people, I don't even know how they were able to hang out with me, to be honest. But for a lot of people, I could see how that was really annoying, how that could just make them feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Being surrounded by someone like that. So having that mindset and mentality really hindered me in a lot of areas spiritually. There are some things I just couldn't do without my mind just going crazy on just how I could do it better. If I saw someone preaching, if I saw someone teaching, if I saw someone leading a prayer, constantly my mind was like, oh, I would have said this, this, and that. Oh, I would have done this instead of that. Oh, I could have lifted my voice right there in that moment or exhorted a little bit better right there. That's how my mind worked when I first got here. It was terrible. It was really awful.
Wow.
So moving on to my sophomore year, I'm trying to learn how to submit. I'm trying to be obedient to my pastor, whatever my pastor wants, whatever the campus leadership wants me to do, I'm going to do it without, you know, having this attitude of, oh, I guess I will do it, you know.
Yeah.
I'll just listen just because you're my leadership. No, it's like, okay, I believe in you. I believe that you're going to lead me correctly and you're going to lead me the way that the Lord is telling you to lead me.
Yeah.
So having that mindset was what I needed in order for me to go to my sophomore year. Sophomore year was brutal though.
Really?
Yeah. They used to tell us all the time, you're going to get broken your sophomore year.
Hi guys, just a little pause from the episode. Hope you're enjoying it so far. If you are, I would love if you could give it 5 stars on Spotify, and if you're watching on YouTube, give it a big thumbs up down below, hit the subscribe button, and share it with your friends and your family and whoever you know would get so much information and edification out of this episode. Continue watching. Thank you.
But for me, I did.
Yeah.
I got broken my sophomore year, and it was really just in the prayer room. I had to find a love for God. I had to find a love for prayer. I had to find a love for reading my word. I had made up in my mind going to my sophomore year that I was going to be better and I was going to be a different person than I was my freshman year. I couldn't be that same person. I was like, okay, I have to do things differently now.
Yeah.
So I did the only thing I knew how to do and the only thing I was taught to do here at CLC, and that was just pray.
Yep.
And I didn't realize the importance of prayer until I started to really implement it into my life.
Yeah.
So, and I've said it here, just talking to people in general here at the campus or speaking or preaching, but whenever you pray and whenever you pray every day, you're letting the Lord know that I can't do it without you. I can't go to the state without you. I can do whatever this task is. Whenever you involve God in it, whenever you pray, you let him know that I need you for this.
Yep.
And it's a beautiful thing whenever you do allow the Lord to be a part of your everyday life. It's just a weight that's just lifted off of your shoulders. So going to prayer, as much as I could my sophomore year, really humbled me. It humbled me and it helped me get in this mindset that, okay, there's some battles that I don't necessarily have to fight with whenever I pray.
Yeah. When
I wake up in the morning and I say a word of prayer, I talk to God, I get him involved. With the renewing process of my mind, I ask the Lord to give me a heart or a mindset that's able to go through the trials and the tests that today is going to hold. It really, really helps me. So now I'm humbling myself to God.
Yep.
And I'm telling God, okay, you know, I can't do this without you. I have to have you. So doing that my sophomore year really just opened up my mind, opened up my eyes to just different things about prayer. And that was probably something that I really needed for my junior year. My junior year was unique.
Really?
Yeah, so and it's no secret. I talk to people about this all the time, but I'm not the greatest academic person when it comes to school, and a lot of my friends know it. A lot of the people at the college know it, and it's no secret. But I'm not the greatest academic person. I struggle with school. And I don't use ADHD as a crutch. I've never been medically diagnosed with it, but I believe 100% sure that I have ADHD, and it hinders me when it comes to schooling and stuff. So my learning process is different for people, for the normal school system. So for me, it takes me a little bit longer to get things clicked into my mind.
Yeah.
But when it's there for sure. So going to my junior year, I wasn't able to serve on Senate anymore. My sophomore year, I was the sophomore class president. I don't know how I got into that either, honestly. But going to my junior year, I wasn't able to serve on Senate. I wasn't able to have any positions. And I felt the need to kind of just step away from just doing anything. So now I'm left without a position.
Yeah.
So how do I, live life, do anything?
What do you do?
Without a position? And that's another step in like the humbling process, not doing things because of position, but because you have a heart for it. Having a heart for it is one of the most beautiful things that you can ever have. And that's whenever you begin to take on the mind of Christ, you begin to allow the Lord to really mold and change and give you a new heart. It says in the Bible in 1 Samuel, when Saul departed from Samuel, the Lord gave him a new heart. And I've read that scripture, and I know that King Saul wasn't the greatest man out there, and he had his struggles. But he also had moments of, of when the Lord would use him. He prophesied. And I know we overlook those things because he had such a low. He struggled with pride. He was a man who struggled with pride, and he just couldn't shake it. He never allowed the Lord to really consume his heart. Yeah. Consume his mind. It actually says in 1 Samuel that whenever Saul went to go offer up a sacrifice unto God before a battle, he wasn't supposed to do this, but it said that he offered up the same type of sacrifice that he did the first time he made his sacrifice. And I found that part so interesting. Why? Because it lets us know that Saul never changed. He never grew. He never he never took strides in the kingdom or in the spirit, or in this the spiritual realm. He stayed stagnant. And that's what pride would do. It'll keep you stagnant. It'll make you not want to grow. It'll make you want to stay in your little safety net, because you know how to operate in that safety net. You're comfortable there. That's what pride would do to you.
Yeah, I remember when, because right now I'm doing music, and something that I wanted to work on coming here was, one, music, but also speaking. Because, well, I've always shied away from speaking at all, because I get really nervous, like detriment, like crying, sobbing on stage, like hands shaking. It's so bad. And I remember when I did speech class the first time, Pastor Ellis, I went up there. It was the first 1 minute speech. I don't know what it is. And I had to, when I was practicing up to that point to do my speech, I was just running everything through over and over again, because my hands, like the moment I start thinking that, oh, I'm going to speak in front of the class, my hands just start like literally violently shaking.
Oh, it's the worst.
And I'm like moving. I'm like, okay, I'm just going to move my hands a lot so no one's going to see. So I'm just doing it the whole time. And Pastor was like, you did a great job. And I slowed down and he's like, oh my goodness. He's like, I was like, I was nervous. I'm just like,
yeah.
But that made me realize, I needed to do like more talking stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So then I told myself I'm going to do homiletics. And that would mean I have to like stop doing music because it clashes a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I realized that was a very uncomfortable decision for me because music is very sort of background. It's not like really, it's in your face because, you have the worship set and everything. Yeah. But it's really background because you're doing more like piano. Mm-hmm. You're not really focusing on voice stuff.
No, you're not.
And I was like, it's safe for me, even though it's hard. It's safe because no one's going to see. Yeah. And it's okay to work like, I'll serve God from back here. It's okay. No one has to. But then I realized, what if I have to do a Bible study? Mm-hmm. I don't know how to speak in front of someone. Yeah. Aside from my peers, and y'all already know what I know. Yeah. So I just had to force myself, and I just thought it was so interesting that you brought up Solomon just now, because I was like, oh. Yeah. I do need to improve, and this is good. And even though it's hard, it's good to like change in some way, because it's probably worse to not go back or forth if you just like stay at the same place, because God can't use you if you don't move with Him. Yeah, no, it's so true. I think honestly, one of the biggest reasons why I've stuck it out with business so long. I'm getting my I've been here for 4 years, and I'm getting my associates in business this year. Yeah. Yes, but it's 4 years though. Mm-hmm. But really, the main reason why I stuck it out in business so long, I could have switched to Bible and theology. I could have switched to, general ministry or general studies or whatever. Yeah. But I chose not to. Although those routes were easier, and I know I probably would have excelled a lot better in those. Mm-hmm. I decided to stick with something that, in all honesty, made me uncomfortable. It kind of kept me on my toes, just because I enjoy business. Yeah. But the actual learning process, the technical part of it, yeah, I'm just terrible at it. Mm-hmm. But I was like, you know what? That's what I was told to do when I came here, was to get my business degree. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be obedient to my parents. And if they want me to get my business degree, I'm going to get my business degree. Yeah. So no matter how hard it gets, no matter how tough it is, I'm going to be obedient. I'm going to submit. And that's what's really helped me. The fact that I've been, obedient to my parents. It's like, okay, I know it's been hard. I know I failed some classes, but I've been honest with my parents. I said, I failed some classes, and I'm not going to be able to get my BA, but I'll be getting my associates. And they said, it's okay. We know that you've tried, and we know that you're working hard. Yeah. The biggest thing is that we just want you to graduate with something. So that's helped me a lot, being here 4 years, and knowing that all my friends that I've been in school with for 4 years here are getting their BA. And I'm only getting my AA. The fact that my parents still believe in me, and the fact that I've been obedient to my parents, has been a huge help. So I say, you know what, just keep at it. Whatever you just feel led to do, just do it. Be obedient to the Spirit. If you can be obedient to your parents, you can definitely be obedient to the Spirit. Oh, for sure. For sure. Yeah. So I think it's great. But we got off on a rabbit trail there. Yeah, you were at your junior year, though. What's that? You were at your junior year? Yeah. Yes. I was in my junior year. So we was talking about King Saul. Yes. And how I said Solomon. I'm stupid. I'm so sorry. And you let me say Solomon too. I heard it, but I knew what you meant. And I'm pretty sure everybody else knew what you meant, so it's okay. But King Saul, he was honestly someone who just couldn't get it right. And it was just because of pride. He just couldn't figure it out, that portion of it. So my junior year, not having a position, not having a title,
not having anything to my name, I was like, okay, how can I still help the student body?
Yeah.
Where can I still use the talents and the giftings that God has given me to help someone in the student body? Even if it's just one person, I want to be able to help that one person. I want to be able to be a vessel or tool that the Lord uses to help someone else. And that was my heartbeat my junior year. I just want to serve.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much all I did my junior year. I just served. I tried to, whatever they needed, I tried to do that. If they needed someone to host an experience game, I hosted an experience game. If they needed someone to just MC, I MC'd. If they needed someone to help clean up, I cleaned up. Whatever they needed people to do, I did my best to do it. Because I just wanted to serve. I wanted to have that heart. I want to have that heart of, that servant's heart.
Yeah.
And it's really important in that process of breaking away and breaking down that pride that you have built up in yourself, learning how to serve others, not just so people can see you, not just so that people will recognize you like, oh, they have a servant's heart. But
it's a long warning. All right.
I'm sorry.
I'm just a little hungry, guys.
If you would have played it off, I would not have acknowledged
it. Sounded the loudest to me.
It was just a slight little grumble.
All right. Nothing happened. I might cut that out.
Yeah.
Servant's heart.
But yes, having a servant's heart, it is really important for you to have whenever you're trying to break down that pride that you've built up in yourself.
Yeah.
So, I didn't want to just serve for people to look at me. That's not what I wanted to do. I really wanted the Lord to build up in me, install in me that heart to love people, to serve people, to care for people the way that He would care for people. I really wanted to have that heart. And I've talked about that before too. Just like whenever you just see people, no matter who it is, you just have a heart and a compassion for them. You just want to help them out as much as possible.
Yeah.
I know, I think Brother Brego talked about it this past night about just giving. I wanted to have that mentality. I wanted to have that heart, that compassion to just give.
Yeah.
Even if I didn't have the money to give, I would just give, as he said, in my time. I would just give, just whatever I could do to help someone. I wanted to help them. And that's just to show them that I truly love you. I truly care for you. I care for you as much as I care for myself.
Yeah.
Love your neighbor as yourself. I wanted to have that. So during my junior year, that's what I sought out to do. I went and tried to serve as much as I could. I tried to fill in the gaps. If there was a Senate member who was struggling with something and I saw them struggling with something, I would go to them in private, just like, hey, what can I help you out with? There's some things I could probably help you with. I've been on Senate before. I know how stressful it can be.
Yeah.
Where can I help you out with? Because being on Senate here at CLC is one of the most stressful things you could probably ever take part in during your young 20s, your late teens. It's really, really tough to serve the student body, serve your class, and take care of your schooling, your academics, and then also take care of yourself.
Yeah. It's
a lot of work. There's a lot of hats that you have to wear, a lot of things you have to juggle. So I wanted to help them out as much as possible. So even if it was just me taking the lead on just after event cleanup so that the Senate members can just have a break, rest, go to their rooms a little bit early. I wanted to do that. I wanted to help out as much as I could. So I spent my junior year just serving, just helping out. And I really enjoyed it. It was probably one of the most funnest years I've had here at CLC, my junior year. I had a lot of friends, we joked around a lot. It was great. It was just really, really, really good experiencing that. So just a quick recap, my freshman year submission, being taught to how to submit. My sophomore year, just learn how to just love on people. That's really important. Having the Lord just renew and change your heart, change your mind. And then my junior year, which was last year, just learning how to serve, really serving people. And now that I'm in my fourth year and this is my last year here at the college, I've tried to implement all those things and combine them together this entire school year. And now that we're wrapping it up, I could truly say that I feel like I've done the best I could being here at CLC. Especially this year, I feel like I've done everything I possibly could to live up to what I preach, what I tell people to do. If they sought advice from me, which I don't know why they would do that. There's other people you can go seek advice for. But being in my senior year, I still don't think I've got this pride thing just, all hammered out.
And I don't think we ever do.
I don't think you ever do.
As a human, we're just very hedonistic. We like to serve ourselves. So it's something you have to constantly work on.
It is.
Flesh.
It is. And it's something that I, not just myself, but I feel like everyone would have to fight every single moment, every single day. Just do I want to serve myself or do I want to serve others? And I've really tried to look at the life of Jesus. I've really tried to look at all the people who he's called his servants and just really see how they lived their life. What did they do? What did Abraham do?
It's something I when I think about Jesus, because a lot of the times people say, well, why didn't he just come as like a king and just like storm the place and be like, all right, I'm God, here's my tricks, here's what I can do. He could have did that.
I would have done that.
It would probably be a lot easier to just have done that, save all the guessing further down the road and be like, all right, you want to follow me? Yes or no? Moving on with life and give you the same choice and everything. But he chose to come, in a little manger and just serve people and do miracles and be like, hey, this is what I know. Follow me or don't. But it was really just him serving and loving people and just even his enemies. And what struck out to me even last night when Pastor Big was speaking about giving and loving your enemies, which is also something I don't think I really understood till last night, because when I read love your enemies, it's just like in my head it means like cordial. I'm like, oh, I don't hate you.
No,
like I'm not like wishing you like you would die, but I'm not like, oh, are you okay? So like you really opened my eyes, like. And then I remember the little story when Peter cut off the soldier's ear and Jesus put it back on. Like he was gonna get crucified, and he had compassion even in that moment with someone who was for sure gonna send him to his death. And I just found that I don't know, so eye-opening about how love is, Christ-like love.
I honestly really get emotional just thinking about it. The fact that he loved us so much that he just suffered, and not just like just like a light suffering. Like he suffered,
Yeah.
died because he suffered. You brought up the part that he picks up the ear of the person who was coming to take him away and places it back on his on his head and heals him. And I looked into that story, and I looked at the scriptures, and it says, "He who has an ear to hear, let him hear." And
it says to the churches, yep.
And I'm just like, man, what if that soldier, after a while, after he got his ear healed and stuff,
Yeah.
what about if he went and heard the gospel and he got saved? It doesn't say, of course,
No, yeah.
but he had the opportunity because of it now. He had both ears to hear. The Lord healed him of it.
That's good.
I was like, if the Lord is willing to do something like that, then I need to do something, that hits that limit.
No, yeah.
That hits that level.
The bar is up there.
Yeah, it's high. It's really high. Just serving, loving people, caring for people the way that I would care for myself. Honestly, I feel like sometimes I care for people a little bit too much.
More than you care for yourself.
No, honestly, I probably let things slide too far. I've always had this mindset and this thought process, and this is a hot take. This is really a hot take. But of course, modern day, this is really common. And if I were to be married and my spouse was to cheat on me or something were to happen, and we end up getting a divorce, I would do everything I possibly could to not get that divorce, even if they cheated on me. I just can't. I can't.
No, yeah.
Because I love them so much. Whenever I made that vow, or whenever I am going to make that vow, it's for better or for worse. And that's the worst. Having someone you love cheat on you. And I think how my relationship with the Lord has just been ups and downs a lot,
Yeah.
And it's really touching just how the Lord still loves me. He still cares for me.
Yeah.
Whenever I go to pray, he doesn't bring up like those past mistakes that I've made. He doesn't, bash me over the head with all my shortcomings,
Yeah, he
my
welcomes
lows.
you with open arms.
Yeah.
Every time.
I feel love. I feel peace.
No, yeah.
I feel a joy whenever I'm in his presence. And I feel like I'm, taken care of whenever I'm with him, whenever I pray. And if the God that we serve, Jesus, if he's willing to do that much for us, then I need to do the same thing for other people.
Yeah.
I have to love them that much. And you can't love someone that much if you're full of pride. You can't. It's impossible.
You don't have space for love.
No. It's impossible to love someone that much if you're full of pride. And I think it's really interesting how just in the Bible you see, and if you go and do a study about pride and humility, it's pretty interesting. I'm still studying it out. I still want to do a deeper dive into it. But you look at the leavened bread, unleavened bread, what it was, what it symbolized. It's important for them whenever they eat the unleavened bread that they remember the reason why they eat the unleavened bread. It's because they couldn't get out of the situation on their own. They couldn't get out of Egypt on their own. They needed the help of the Lord.
Yeah.
And, leaven is what helps the bread rise. So if there's no leaven in it, then it can't rise. It can be puffed up. And this is taught by many people. So I'm stealing this for sure from someone. So this is like nothing new. There's nothing new under the sun at this point.
No.
Everybody's talked about something. But it's really struck a chord in my heart studying this out. doing research on it, listening to other people's points of view on it. One person there's a couple people, David Pointes, AJ Holloway, they've talked about this, and I've listened to their segments over and over again. And every time I listen to it, I find something new. Every time I go and study out for myself, I find something new.
Yeah.
But we make fun of this. This is pretty funny. We make fun of people who do the holy roll, you know?
Right.
It seems like why would you ever want to do the holy roll? It's crazy. It's weird. Like, it's too much. It's being dramatic.
Right.
But I truly do believe that we do stuff sometimes in the spirit, if you're of the spirit, in the spirit, that symbolizes something biblically.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember my friend back at home, he said that he just felt in his heart to just do the holy roll. And he wrestled with it. And he's like, okay, I'm going to do it. So he gets down on the ground, starts rolling on the ground. And he said, man, that was like one of the most humbling experiences I've ever had in my life, doing the holy roll. I was like, oh, that's interesting. And there was one day here at CLC where I just felt it in my heart to do the holy roll. It's like, oh, that's weird. Like,
Yeah.
like I don't want to be that guy that's doing the holy roll. Like people are going to step on me or something. Like, I don't want to do that. But I was like, you know what? I'm just do what I feel. And I did it. And in that moment, it could have been just me. It could have been just Dexter. But I truly believe that it was the Holy Ghost just revealing this to me. It symbolizes, to me, this is what it does. It symbolizes the pen or the roll that is used to roll out the bread. Because whenever they would roll it out, it has little needles and stuff to take out the holes to make it flat.
Oh.
They'll roll it over the bread.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it kind of symbolizes for me.
Yeah.
During the holy roll. The Lord is rolling out that pride. He's rolling out that ego in me. And he's humbling me in that moment to where when I get up and I stand up and I look at, I'm looking around the room and stuff, it's like, oh man, people just watch the holy roll. But it's like, man, I never felt better in my life.
Yeah.
I felt like this weight just lifted off of me. I felt like my heart is emptier now,
Yeah.
And that's how I felt in that moment. And I just, I thank the Lord, for checking me. He still loved me enough to check me in that moment. There's a little pride in you, gotta roll out. Gotta roll yourself out. So it's amazing.
No, yeah.
Just how the Lord just takes care of you. How he always keeps you in check. He's never gonna bash you.
Never.
Not just like, oh, you're chief of sinners. You're the worst of the worst.
Right.
No, he's just gonna like, hey, do this. And then if you're obedient,
Yep.
if you're not too full of pride, you're still able to humble yourself. You'll do it.
Yeah.
And because of it, you'll feel that pride wash away in that moment.
Yeah. I think that's really good. And it, as you said, it's something that everyone has to work on daily because your flesh never sleeps. And there will always be a way, literally always be a way where you can get pride or sin in some way that glorifies the flesh. As small as it is, like I don't think people understand how easy it is to just satisfy your flesh and just be prideful. Even in a small way, because people think like prideful is saying something like verbally and putting yourself in the spotlight. It can be something so small as something in the background, in the shadows, that you don't even realize. That just slips in. And as you said, it is something that we need to work on all the time, and I try to work on it as much as I can. Even like how you dress or how you do your hair, what you buy.
My mom buys my clothes. I mean, so for real, most of the clothes that I wear and have, my mom has bought them. And I mean, it's funny, but it helps me. I don't have to like take pride in this because I liked it. And I like the stuff that my mom buys me. It's nice. It's very bland, neutral. It's not really out there.
Yeah.
If I was buying it for myself freshman year, it would have been out there.
No, yeah, the ripped jeans.
Yeah,
Pride
ripped jeans,
blue.
those Jordan 4s, and they were bulky too. So I don't really buy my own clothes just for that sake. I don't want to try to, take too much pride in that.
Yeah. But just everything. Just enough. That when you said the clothes, it reminded me of there's this dress I have that I think it was Lauren who asked me why I don't wear the dress more often. I said I have to limit the dress to like once a semester. She said, why? I said, because when I wear the dress, people tell me I look really good in the dress. And it can border narcissism sometimes. Yeah. Because I know I struggled with that. When I was like, I don't want to toy with that a lot. I was like, I don't want to throw the dress away.
Yeah.
But I was like, I'll wear it once. I'll put it down.
Yeah.
I'll take it up next semester.
Wow.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I don't need it that much. I have all their stuff in my closet.
Yeah.
But it's just the little things you have to be conscious of. That if you're not conscious of, if I wasn't conscious of the dress, I'd probably wear it like every other week. Yeah. But you have to know what you can manage and what stuff you don't even want to touch to even like trigger pride, because it just starts off really slow, and then before you know it, you don't even realize you're all, but what about me? Yeah. How can this like serve me? How can so it's something that we have to just be mindful of and conscious of all the time.
So true.
Yeah. But before we close out, is there anything else you want to tell the viewers?
I really enjoyed this. This is my first time ever doing something like this.
Really?
I know here at the college, y'all probably get tired of hearing me talk.
No, he doesn't even. He said that at work. I think he got like a root canal.
Yeah, like I had a root canal.
He told everyone. He's like, guys, tomorrow I won't be able to talk. Yeah, I'm sorry, you won't be hearing my voice. I was like, you barely talk anyways. You have your earphones in. Yeah, you're just like.
I mean, I feel like I talk a lot, to be honest, but I guess not from what y'all say, but I feel like I talk too much.
No.
Yeah.
Talk more.
No, please, no. I enjoy not doing anything and just, being in the background, just supporting existing. People, yeah.
Right, laugh at jokes maybe here and there and just
continue. I just, pop my head in, chime a little something, and then just disappear.
You see, this is the problem. You don't talk.
No.
No, but hopefully we can have you on before you leave again.
Yeah, for sure.
Right. Oh. You heard it here, folks. But thank you guys so much for watching. Yes. And we'll see you in the next video. Yes. Bye. Hi guys, this is the end of the episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please give a big thumbs up down below on YouTube and subscribe for more content. If you are listening on Spotify, give it 5 stars and share it with your friends and family. God bless you and have a great rest of your day.